Must Jews pay taxes? What about keeping to traffic laws? These rules do not appear in the Torah the way thou shalt not kill and thou shalt not steal do. So broadly speaking, must a Jew keep the laws of the land? The answer is yes, and it's summed up in this one principle known as Dina D'malchusa Dina, which means the law of the land is the law. The existence of this principle is one of the areas that there is no disagreement about. Though there is one major exception, but we'll get to that later. And most Jewish commentaries believe that the source for this mitzvah is from the Torah itself, not a rabbinic institution. However, if you look closely at the words, it's Dina D'malchusa Dina, which isn't literally the law of the land, but the law of the kingdom. And a question could be asked, does this principle have to do with somehow the divine rights of kings, and therefore not applicable for someone that lives in a democracy? The answer is still yes. In fact, one of the main reasons that the law of the land is the law is that once you've willingly agreed to live in a place, that agreement extends to all of the laws that come with that place. And like any other agreement that you make, you must keep your word. Therefore, according to this reason, Dina D'malchusa Dina would be more applicable when living in a democracy, because we have much more freedom of mobility, so us choosing to remain in a place is a more vocal agreement to its laws. Not to mention, we ourselves have a hand in crafting these laws with our voting powers. So at the bottom line of all of this, we have a Jew not only being required to adhere to the law of the land as a regular citizen, they should be doing so out of a religious conviction as well. Just in case you didn't feel guilty enough taking that right turn on red. Now, the one major exception for the law of the land being the law is in those cases when the law of the land demands a Jew to transgress the Torah. In such a situation, the law of the land should be ignored. For example, Soviet Russia under communism banned lots of Jewish practices, in which case many Jews did as the Torah prescribed and ignored the law, practicing Judaism clandestinely and being prepared to risk their lives or their freedoms to do so. We, on the other hand, are fortunate to live in a country that guarantees our religious freedoms, and therefore we must adhere to all of its laws.